3 reasons to go visit the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Hello everybody, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. Today I'm going to give you my 3 reasons why you should visit the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension bridge going from one side to the other over the sea, where you've got the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean meeting. It is an iconic site in that part of the world, and I definitely think that you should at some point go for a visit and just see for yourself how amazing it really is. Okay, first reason, quite simply, well, the view. Whether it be standing the other side, as you're about to go over it, or standing the side where you're looking back towards San Francisco, where you've got the sea below you and you've got the visitor center area. There's no denying that it is an absolutely stunning view. It really is. It's fantastic. I mean, depending on the time of year, of course, I can imagine in winter it's not great, but summertime, springtime, probably even autumn as well, standing over that, looking back, it's glorious, absolutely glorious. You're going to see San Francisco in all of its glory. I mean, as a place, San Francisco is really fantastic as a holiday. Me, Mum and Dad had the pleasure of going over 10 years ago now, and I definitely want to go back at some point. I feel I've got to be honest. It's such a great place to be. And yeah, definitely the Golden Gate Bridge has a really famous part of it, like the Statue of Liberty in New York and other parts of America where you've got famous parts. This is definitely something that you've got to do. You've got to see for yourself. Because when you do see it for yourself, you'll be wowed by it. Really, you will. Second reason, well, quite simply, the ride over the bridge. Now, you don't really get an idea from films just how long that bridge is. I mean, it's absolutely huge, and you don't really get an idea of the scale of it either, how high it goes up, yeah, and in terms of its structure. When you're in a car and you're driving over it, you really get a feel for it, okay? There are bike rides up and down it, if that's something you'd like to do. And of course you can walk across it if you want. We went across in a car. There's a toll on the bridge, but it's just a nice journey going from one side to the other. As you're going over, obviously you can see out each way. You can also see like the bay below, the water below. I have to say as well that you get a lot of fog over that way, which is a bit crazy in itself, but it's just part and parcel of the package really of what you're going to get there when you go over it. And it's been in many films about San Francisco, and it is just an iconic part of the place. And the little ride over it and back is just part of the experience really that you should enjoy really when you're going over to that part of the world. San Francisco as a place, I speak very highly of it. It's got its own unique character, and the Golden Gate Bridge is part of it. Little thing for you here as well. I don't know, for those of you who are fans of Star Wars, George Lucas's recording studio is not very far away from the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, at least it was back in 2010 when I was there. He may have moved, but yeah, a very famous director lives very close to that part of the world. Third reason, while you may just think, oh, it's just a bridge, what's the big deal? Surrounding area, there's plenty to see and do. There's a small town not too far from the bridge where a lot of celebrities actually live. I know that the late Robin Williams had a house down there. Certain members of the band Metallica have moved there or had moved there in the past. And there's a nice feel to that place, Sausalito, and it's really nice. And it's a nice little community. Obviously, a lot of San Francisco's like a fishing area, but you get a real hands-on feel as you go like down to the ground level to that part of the world, and you got the bridge overlooking it. It's kind of iconic. I've got to be honest, if I was out there again, I'd probably end up setting up an easel and doing my own paintwork or something, or taking even more photos than I did to just sort of really capture the area. But yeah, the whole experience in and around the bridge, there's plenty to see and do. There's a visitor centre, there's hotels nearby. You know, you got the connection there to Silicon Valley. It extends right down, and it's really fantastic place to go and to be. And as I said, an iconic part of American architecture. We have bridges here in the UK, but they're nowhere near that feat. I mean, certain parts of the UK anyway. I mean, the most famous bridges in the UK. There's one in Bristol, there's a couple obviously London as well. But certain parts of the country there's a lot more. Scotland is renowned for its bridge makers. They make fantastic engineers, the Scots. And there's a few bridges up in that part of the world. But the Golden Gate Bridge on its own, it's got its own identity. It's here to stay, and we should be grateful for it and what it does, linking those two bits of land together and crossing those two seas that just won't mix together. That's it. Those are my 3 reasons for going to visit the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Thank you all ever so much for listening as always. I really appreciate your time on my channel. This is my second video of 3 this week. Put down in the comment section below, have you been to see that part of the world? Have you been to San Francisco? Is it somewhere that's on your bucket list? Would you like to trek over the bridge? How would you do it? Would you be on foot, on bike, in a car? Would you like to do all 3? Let's hear what your plan would be should you ever go over that way. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content today is out. Until then, everybody, I want to say thank you ever so much for listening again. I'll be back in a couple of days with my 3rd and final video of the week. Until then, thank you very much and bye for now.